Of course, we are starting things off with the map pick of the French. As we said, only once we've seen Falcons take on 3D Max, right? Let's take our eyes off of Simple for just 5 seconds. That was the DIM Rio close qualifier, right? That's the end of August. Falcons were able to win that game. Nuke, which is the map pick of the Falcons in this series, was the only map that 3D Max was able to win. The other 2 maps were Anubis and Vertigo. The Anubis was a 13-11 in favor of the Falcons, and now we see them pick into it. Definitely going to be an exciting one. For now, though, feels like it's going to be an A split, and it's already in play.
Oh, Lucky, though. He's set up, and Madden and Dupree are removed instantly. Lucky has got so much control on the pillar, and he's going to get a third as well. It is all down to Magis trying to make his way in, but guess what? There's a bit of a flash in play as well. And Exorcist will help out Lucky for that last. 3D Max starting clean on CT.
But especially for one of those teams that has been on the prowl to try and break into the tier 1.5/tier 1 scene, play a little bit more consistently around tournaments.
And that's kind of the reason why I've actually picked 3D Max to win this game. But we'll get back to our predictions in a little bit. Big going aggressive through camera, and it's not started well, I'm afraid. Dupree, team kill on Madden as they line up too much, and all 5 alive. That was a 4 spy for Falcons. It's not like it's an eco.
Surprise didn't have bad events, right? But when you're talking about probably the input that Simple is going to have ideas-wise, just trying to make everyone around himself feel more comfortable, then you can see the difference.
Oh, you can see it's a slow start, can't you? They look cold, and 3D Max look warm. Exorcist has got all 3 with the MP9, for goodness sake, when they tried to take A main control. And, you know, I just had a feeling coming into this that we could see something along these lines. It's very early days, but we shall see how it progresses. Dupree and Madden do answer back. Madden is forced forward, though, by the Fire and Flames, and Lucky will take that one every day of the week. It's Dupree, 10 HP. He's creeping towards the captain of 3D Max. He'll take that one comfortably, and the first gun round goes the way of the French.
Is it about time to start talking about 3D Max's Anubis a little bit more and involve them in the conversation as well? Because those first couple rounds have been a complete lockdown. Some of the results during that IM Rio close qualifier when it comes down to the Anubis from 3D Max, but this has been their results at ESL Pro League, right? Out of the 4 times they played it, you're talking about the MongolZ G2 Spirit and the MongolZ again. They were able to take down both Spirit and G2 on this map. And let's not forget, the highest amount of rounds that a team out of those that they beat took against them was G2, and that was 10. It wasn't even OT, it wasn't even 11. 3D Max know how to play Anubis as a tier 1 team is pretty much the bottom line of all of this. So, again, we're having the conversation about the individuals. It couldn't get overlooked, the fact that 3D Max as a team has been together for much longer, and you are expecting them to be playing cleaner, more fundamental Counter-Strike. Individuals, though, quite good in the server, at least in this round. This is what you're relying on, especially with a half buy like this one. Madden on the Hero AK already getting an opening, but you'll need a little bit more.
Yeah, Jocko already removing Simple on the scout, playing toward that E-box position. Molotov will actually force him forward. He could just get triple swung here. He absolutely will. It's Dupree to get the 1 dig, but now Maka, you know he can deliver in these positions, and he's doing it again. Exceed is flanked as well, which means Dupree is stuck. And of course, I don't think one player to join a new roster in Simple, I don't think anyone would have as much cultural impact to bring in 30,000 viewers into a game as a new pickup. So you want to see something good from him, and so far, it's not been great. But Dupree, the man with the most major titles of all time, has got opening 2 in this round, finally, to get Falcons an advantage, and Magisk will confirm that as well on Exorcist. It's a 5v2.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is still going to be one of the main conversations as well when you're talking about the Falcons, right? I feel like roles have been discussed heavily when it comes down to this team. Obviously, you know what Simple is bringing in, who he's replacing. He's still going to be the Oper. There's no questions there. One of the other main talking points always has been, who's the big star of this Falcons team, right? Because obviously, Pyjamas was playing really well, but you're not looking at him and thinking he can put on... He can have the same weight in the team as someone like Simpo, someone like Zaiwu could, someone like Device could back in the day. So you're you're talking about maybe the lack of an X factor, which obviously you're trying to bring in now with Simple, but
go for these E-box picks. Playing a bit more defensive this time, though, but he's missed a big shot. It's a double setup into the E-box position, and Snappy, that's a great reaction. Jocko should have taken that one. Exorcist will take Magisk, and there is Simple. He's got his opening on Lucky, and Snappy will find Maka as well. They've got a 3 versus 2, but Snappy walking wounded. That's a huge kill from Madden.
Yeah, Simple had the bomb when he died in towards A main, so that's going to delay things a little bit. And low HP on Snappy and Madden, a lot of steps being made. They weren't anticipating that reposition from Exorcist. He's made that one doable for sure. Now the question is, are they going to overthink this? Doesn't feel like it, though. Straight up sprint in towards the B-bomb site. Bomb will go down, but you can put all that you've got on the fact that Exorcist will give this one a go. 4K in the bank account. Money on 3D Max is not too bad.
Well played round by Falcons in the end. They realized the positions across the map at the right timings. And Madden getting that kill. And Gravity. They're building into the game.
Yeah, just holding the line for now. This time a bit of a slower default. And on the minimap, we can once again see how Dupree is trying to work all alone in towards the B-bomb side. And once again, getting that opening. Gravity's going to go down, but this time Dupree doesn't go for more. He's going to slow it down, baiting them into even more aggression. This is working out perfectly right now for the Dane.
Ooh.
And there goes the support from Madden.
Just Lucky on the site, and he's been tagged down to 39 now. I think Madden obviously knows where he is, and Lucky's actually got away towards CT now, but Falcons have got 40 seconds to figure this one out in a 4v2. Should be no worries unless Exorcist can cut off multiple at once. Oh my word. He just crossed bridge. And Simple didn't see it, but thankfully Magisk did.
Yeah, it's fair to say, by the way, I think Bars and Pyas, you're probably looking at Madden as the only other really solid piece individually. And I say really solid. The only other piece that has been showing a couple good signs, right? Because obviously they didn't have the time to practice as much.
Yeah.
You're probably talking about 2 to 3 weeks since they announced Simple joining the team, and obviously they haven't played a single official, so keeping it as casual, as simplified as possible. Just spread around, rely on the communication and the players to find the kills. Be the way to go. And so far it has been working out for some of them. At least you're finding the refrags.
Yeah, Magisk has been doing really good work in this round, but Maka caught Simple, I think in the corner of mid, and his right-click nade could just expose Madden to the elements, and there we go, he's been spotted out. Lucky realizes what's up, he gets both. What a game from Lucky thus far, and Magisk's hard work might go unrewarded in this one. He's the only one to get the 2 kills in the round, and I think that opening kill that comes through for 3D Max really relaxed them, it felt like, when even though Magisk was getting those trades, when they blew up on the smoke near E-box and Snappy couldn't convert. That was the big one.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Trying to stay alive.
Had a good round. Of course, holding on to his AK-47.
You know, Blade is the GOAT, and I'm one of those people that does say, you know, Blade is the GOAT for me. What he's done with Na'Vi in 2 separate projects, now with his international one. But obviously that's a conversation for another day.
You did wake up and choose violence today.
Thank you, my friend. That's what I want to do. Maka goes aggressive, deals with Dupree. Exorcist looks like he's ready for this. Utility in, but realizes what's up. We'll get all of his utility down to protect from this A push. It's a good counter flash as well. They're stuck behind the smoke and they don't know whether they want to go or not.
Especially to the one with the open hand. Falcons, though, don't really have a lot of presence elsewhere on the map. They still got to play A.
Molly will force out Exorcist though. A good flash assist from Madden to make that almost a guarantee, and Mac has missed an all-important shot, but Lucky is here to help. Simple will go down, Snappy, quick trade, keeps it in a 3v3, and the bomb can go down. There's a nice deep camera smoke in play as well. Lock off 3D Max. Rotation is actually going to come through all the way through Canal. Madden's going to have to be very ready for this double flank coming in here, because Snappy is in a position where it's kind of no man's land if Madden goes down. He's going looking, and Jocko will find the kill. That's the big one. And Snappy does have to move. He will move toward Heaven, but dies to Gravity. And Magisk is in also no man's land. There's nothing you can do about that. 3D Max get at least a lead on the half.
Yeah, now you're starting to feel like you're losing a grip of this map, aren't you? Right. Really well played. Gravity planned his life, waiting for his teammates towards end main to make first point of contact, and then ready for the reaction as well from Snappy.
That's nice from Simple. Best kill of the game from him thus far, without a doubt. That's his counterpart Maka going down. The reface is risky from 3D Max, but you can understand why. If you let a T-Sod on Anubis get a 5 versus 4 and keep it, it's always hard to recover. And Madden will deal with ecstasy. It's going to be down to Lucky in mid, and now he's got 2 bullets left in the M4. Needs to somehow smoke himself and get a reload, but Simple's ready.
There you go.
He's taking Gravity, looking for one more, hasn't seen him. Oh, he needs a teammate to help, and there we go. Madden was in position. Simple gets his first multi-kill of his return, and Falcons should be guaranteed 5.
And you can instantly see how he gets that multi-kill, starts charging forward with the AVP, might even get a triple here. Players spotted out, shot baited out, knife out, and it's Madden to make sure that Simple does not go down. But there goes the first double, there goes the impact, there goes the round.
Each kill almost from Simple's camera POV as well.
Yeah, you know what's the crazy part about it? Lucky's 13-4, and we've seen more replays of Simple's 4-8.
You're absolutely right, my friend. dupreeh will aggress and deal with Jocko. Oh, a great counter flash, though. That's going to be really awkward, and Exorcist will deal with Snappy. dupreeh gooshed down to 2. And the answer back from the French is immediate. Simple's going to have to go aggressive, and Exorcist deals with it. That's clean. And this pistol, as you rightly said, with Falcons only mustering 2 on that T side, could go a long way. Magisk is the only healthy member remaining, and he's going to be smoked off now. There's no path back.
No, absolutely not. Lucky, make that a double. 15-4 for him, and yeah, of course, we're even gonna look at the body, man. Come on.
3D Max know if they can remove this force buy, that 10-5 is almost guaranteed, and they're well on their way to opening that lead. Nice little setup, actually, for Magisk and Snappy playing together. And that was not ready for that. Refrap flash into the angle. That's superb. That's Simple's flash. It sets up Magisk and Snappy. Another one with the 5-7. And suddenly, Lucky having an insane game, but all alone. Yeah, that extra flash that Simple had actually proved to be critical. A warm embrace of death. They wanted to keep as much money in hand as possible. I've got a little bit of utility left, but it's a bit dangerous. Snappy, that is bold with the Mac 10, but he's helped out with some damage from Simple, and you know what? It actually gets the kill for him. Worth. Now Madden on the side with Dalil. 35 bullets to use, and Lucky down already. dupreeh is here to help out. He's not even shown his hand yet. This should be a comfortable hold for these 2 Falcons players. They're getting pinched from the other side, even though Snappy goes down. Will be comfortable. 4 alive for Falcons. The gap is 1 once again.
A little bit of util to try and control the map. We've seen a pretty passive default from them as well, trying to force those Falcons players out of positions such as connector, but then allowing them to wall back in. They have only 2 flashes, a Molotov, and 2 smokes left. Now Joko picks up an opening, though, so the lack of util is probably not going to come into play that much, but still, yet to make a decision, and by the looks of things, it's going to be an A play, but the Falcons are not reading properly into it. They're rotating a 3rd player in towards B.
Oh, this is going to be awkward for Magisk to deal with main and camera at once. This is borderline impossible. He needs 2, and you know what? He's got 2. Fair play. And guess who's on the scene? It's Snappy. Oh, he's found 2 of his own. That's huge. And all the individuals showing up for Falcons when necessary in a situation which seems totally unlikely. Snappy will even get the last as well. He set himself up for Simple to trade, but Snappy does it all himself. A big grin on Simple's face as Falcons edge into the lead. And Snappy, I mean, one of the big question marks about him has been his individual level, and that's the sort of kills we need to see from him. Important late round kills to turn the round in the favor of your team. That's some big work from him. And just goes aggressive, even against the lower purchase here. He'll get 1. Madden falling away. Lots of fire being put into place, and that means the Tech Knife can pincer. Oh no. Jocko has found both Madden and dupreeh. And the utility kind of catching Falcons off guard badly there.
Towards Con, so a little bit discombobulated in towards that B-bomb side there for the Falcons.
He'll throw his utility to Snappy. play close door for now. 3D Max are definitely coming his way. He's had no action last few rounds, been forced to save, and Gravity's just owned him. That's what happens when you hold angle sometimes in online CS, and Snappy needs to deliver. He needs to swing. Oh my word, they almost lined up for even more, but Magic is here toward A. The pinch is really good, and he'll get another on Ecstasies. Recovering the round, only 4 HP to spare, but Lucky got 50 seconds to figure this one out.
Low HP for Mages. dupreeh has to be the one to do the heavy lifting. Molotov in hand for him. They don't have a smoke. At least they have the 2 kids. It's all about whether Lucky's going to be able to isolate those fights, though. When you want to play this one together, Mages get so low.
Yeah. dupreeh's got the incendiary. That could be all important. Obviously, Magisk will go first to try and get intel on where Lucky is playing from. But hang on. Lucky's found the opening kill. Thanks, nade. He doesn't even need it. Easy as pie for Lucky, and that could be huge for the complexion of this T-half for 3D Max.
Takes the fight against the high HP first, and the moment that he gets it, even if he lost that fight, the gunfight I'm talking about, the HE probably would have finished him off, so either way wins the round. And now they start this one off with a boost. Snappy completely unprepared, but Simple ready to pick up one. At least it's going to make Maka slow things down for a while.
It's actually a really important trade. Keep it in a 4v4. As you rightly said, the economy is the issue when you lose a round like that. Everyone going down. Lucky with another great play. Lucky saying, what about me, guys? I'm 20-7 and doing the most work for my team right now. dupreeh will remolly E-box and move back behind the site. Lucky is outside main right now. That smoke's about to fade, and dupreeh actually we count himself slightly lucky to get that information, but he needs to worry about E-box. But you know what? He's done really well to get one. There is a quick rotator into play. But it's a 3 versus 3, and Maka is still lurking around in mid. Simple's done really well to find Lucky actually in that CT position, but hang on. Madden has not seen that flank like you said. So Maka is actually choosing to go behind Temple, though. So that might mean he doesn't have much say in this one.
I think he does.
It still could be possible because I don't think Simple and Madden will check it. Simple's going to have to clear Plat very closely. There is a player there. That is Ecstasies, and there's a kill on Madden. It's awkward. Kit on the ground in front of Simple, and he'll go down to Ecstasies as well. Madden is too late here. Needs a transfer. Needs the pistol. Not going to make it happen. Ecstasies gets another, and the French keep winning all the close rounds. Right. This is it for 3D Max. Can they get it over the line? Mid control util. Deep molly in play. They need to break up on that smoke. They've completely taken it, and this is already super hard for Falcons, right? When you let a T side get mid control, they can choose to do whatever they want, and they're going straight in toward A. There's plenty of players here, but Simple can't track Jocko. Thankfully, Snappy's delivering, and the bomb is dropped on the side.
And Magisk is still there as well. Exorcist. We've seen a couple really good moments from him so far. This one has to be special, though. Of course, he's got the support of Maka in towards middle with the AVP, but might be blindsided by Madden any moment now. So the rifle's going to be alone for a little while. Maka spots out the first one, misses the shot, though, and in the meantime, he'll lose his teammate. It's all left on the shoulders of the IGL with the AVP. Timing is not good for him. Still alive, though, but he's just being pinched by so many different angles. It's so difficult to look for a fight right now. He's just being toyed with. There goes the wild swing, and Madden will take him down. So the Falcons, they stay alive in this one. 2 more. High priority in the last couple of rounds for 3D Max. Once again, not really been given too big of a fight. Snappy just spotting on the pixel angle. Of course, that's what you do. You just spot them out. You deploy that Molotov, and then play it a little bit more passively. And then you have that rotation. They look to want to disrespect it, though. Flash goes through, and Mages gets flashed into oblivion. Snappy good for 1. But that's going to be about it. The A-bomb side has been lost.
Yeah, I don't think you can get yourself back into this one, I'm afraid. They're obviously going to have to give it a go. There is a kit on dupreeh, and they do have decent util. It's going to be down to whether dupreeh can get this kill on the big flank here. He's shown his position. Ecstasies forced forward, and what an MVP flash that is from Maka. That is insane. Gives the kill almost for free. Simple and Madness so stuck here. Are really not sure what they can do from this position. 2 versus 4. In goes Simple, in goes Madden, and they will go down. 3D Max on Anubis. Show up the returning GOAT.
Yeah, absolutely. A masterclass of a performance coming out of the Frenchman. A masterclass of a performance coming out of Lucky. Most definitely a lot of things to be happy about if you're 3D Max.
Yeah, definitely some good signs there. It's the core for Falcons, obviously one of the most important things to kind of get them back in form. And they're going for an aggressive play towards ramp as Nuke gets underway on the pistol. Jocko, gooshed. He has to be forced away. That does open up the path down toward B. They're very likely going to plant here in a 5v5, maybe even a 5 versus 4. So good signs here. Gravity going to hold the double door position. Headshot angle, awkward to fight from there. He's got XCs to peek off of his contact, which is the main thing. You can tell they're kind of communicating that between the two right now, and that smoke could be pretty helpful.
Yeah, most definitely could. Simple finds one in the meantime, though. Pit 250 into the action. May just quit another one. A quick exchange, and by the looks of things, first round will go in the end of the day in favor of the Falcons. It's May just quit a triple.
His history. So we shall see. It's a good start to Nuke, but there's a force buy in position here for 3D Max.
Yeah, absolutely. They're waiting for the timing. Flash goes in, and it's perfect one. The crunch works out perfectly, and all of them just go down in an instant. You didn't win the best round just to drop the second one without getting a single kill, did you? Well, apparently you did. And welcome to the 3D Max Nuke. Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster.
Communicated telepathically between them at this point. It's not something that lots of things don't need to be communicated. So that's just where they're at right now. And obviously Falcons are not at that stage. I haven't been at that stage for a while. Jocko throws util and actually loses his life and an M4, but this is a full eco, so there should still be no issues for the French. You want to play out the util, and you want to make 3D Max guess. Like, there is still a weird world in which this M4 could get one, maybe another 2 trades, and the round could be really interesting. There's a dink on Ecstasies, but that smoke's really good. Magix does get his kill, but he's tagged down really low now. I think Ecstasies knows what he's doing. There is one. Bomb dropped on the side. Very calm tapping from Ecstasies. And Maka will help out for the last. Lovely quad kill from Ecstasies. And a big grin will... not something we see as much in the modern day, but still very viable, especially on Nuke in long ranges. Didn't even need it for the long ranges that time. Falcon's first gun round is just a very plain and simple outside smokes down towards Secret, but with a combination of Maka and Gravity, already it's walking wounded.
Yeah, Exorcist gets all the confidence in towards the A-bomb side in the previous round. They don't test him. Instead, they opt for an outside play, but Maka was one step ahead of it, and Gravity's picked up another one. Make it a double for the youngster. That was Dupree trying to get Vedancian towards main. This is early on just falling apart for the Falcons. First buy round, not too much utility. They did invest into AKs primarily, by the way. Sacrificed a lot of the util for this. They get absolutely obliterated, and it's just snappy and simple left. And at this point, by the way, 40 seconds. They're not going to get too many chances. There goes one, though. Missed shot from Maka. Missed opportunity, and Simple will punish. The question is, how many more can you find? Do you have that X factor left? Do you have something special in the tank? And Simple says, yes, I might have something for you. A vintage 1 versus 2 clutch gets denied by Lucky.
Yeah, unfortunately, just not really enough time, not really enough control around the map for that one. Snappy couldn't get the second. Simple could.
Still on the CT side, and if the Falcons are able to get enough here done on the offense, then maybe there could be a conversation to be had in the second half. There probably won't be a conversation to be had in this round, though.
A shot for Maka, actually. That was a wider angle toward Hell than perhaps he was necessarily wanting. Nice shot, Simple. Here we go. Jocko will go down. There is a gun to be retrieved, obviously, there, and that is the A1S. Single door open, and gets the information on the jump spot. Gonna try a different duel instead, and he finds Lucky being cheeky with it, but Exorcist had already pushed onto the site, realizing that could be a possibility. You can see. I'll try and move forward now. Head spotted. Good reaction, Maka. He does such great work on this map usually as the captain and Orpa, and keep an eye out for him for the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a difficult start for Madden as well. He had to register his first kill, and there it goes. Break the smoke, flash in. Set up Joko for a kill, and he just made the steps falling back. This is a perfect bait. Lucky, ready to strike, and pre right into it. Snappy, Simple. Another 2 versus 4, but this time it will have to be just Simple in a 1v5. 4 situation. And all of us were excited for the return of the king. This would definitely be a warm hello from him.
He's getting flanked, though, so fast. Gravity's in a good position, too. And there we go. Good little shift from Gravity. Wins the duel instantly.
I was going to say, recent results when you're talking about 3D Max, Nuke has been absolutely atrocious, right? You're looking at 5-13 to Sashi, 8-13 to TSM, 7-13 to Spirit Academy. Parry Vision and Sol were the last 2 teams that they were able to take down on it. Sol probably the best out of the lot, definitely the best out of the lot, but recently it hasn't been perfect. So this is a bit of a breath of fresh air here for the Frenchman as well. This one, just a bit of a half by the hero AK and Galil. AK still in the mix for Simple, and he's found a double. Now this one is definitely doable. This one is definitely winnable. And Simple has something to say about it. That's why you give him the AK after all those months. And it has to be a 1 versus 2 for the ace clutch.
Jocko's 8 HP. This is a moment we've been waiting for. It's definitely an opportunity, and without a doubt the best one yet in multiple rounds. Jocko and Lucky are trying to team up together here. Trying to not give Simple 1v1s when they know they're both low. Only just more health combined between the two of them compared to Simple. He's got a smoke. He's got the bomb on his back still. 35 seconds. Make his way down toward B. There is some movement coming in from 3D Max across the map. They're checking all these eventualities. But Simple will be trying his utmost to put himself on the map once again in professional Counter-Strike. Single door open. Right-click smoke on the site. Checks the rafter smartly. Will plant the bomb in that smoke, and he'll be allowed to do so. Alert smoke from Jocko. Simple now has the opportunity to get back through Single, actually. I don't think he made any sound cues with that one necessarily.
No.
So, he set up in Single with Jocko and Lucky ready to retake. There is a kit on Jocko, but with 8 HP on that kit, it could be very awkward. He's now shown his position, though. There is a wallbang possibility through these walls, don't forget. One bullet has connected with Jocko, though, and that can make it so awkward. And now, a fresh reload. They have to stick it. He's taken Jocko off of it. Hang on.
He's done it.
Lucky. Oh, so much damage. Johnny's picked up the kit. It's going to be so close. Simple. Clutch.
Yeah, he's done it. There he goes. A 1v2 for the ace clutch.
I know, right? It's only one round, isn't it? Like, that's just the reality of the situation.
It's kind of like okay, something great has happened. You get all ecstatic and you're screaming, you're happy, everything's fine. Snap back to reality now. You're still 2-6 down, and 3D Max. I don't think they look like they intend to really slow it down.
Yeah, that is just an immediate rebuttal, isn't it? It's exactly what you want. I appreciate the tech pause coming in at that sort of time. Right? You want to just sort of calm down after a hectic round like that. But 3D Max will bounce straight back, and it's going to have to be a 3v5. Another disadvantageous round. He's in a good position as well. He's got teammate support from Gravity, and Dupree's down straight away. There's no way in here. Bomb on Snappy's back toward door with Simple next to him, but it's just a matter of waiting for the next 45 seconds or so, to be honest, to try and see if one of these 3D Maxes go searching, but it's just not gonna happen. Now Simple is a 1v5 total. Yeah. Information on the second, but Exorcist will take it this time. He's 13-3, by the way.
I know that 3D Max is not that type of an online team that's never had their chance to play a top-tier tournament, right? They've played back-to-back EPL seasons as well, so people know what they're capable of, and they were quite close to making playoffs in the most recent one, made playoffs in the one in May for the previous season of the ESL Pro League. But what you're seeing right now from the Frenchman is just pure masterclass on the CT side, and Madden tries absolute best to keep the Falcons in this round, but it's just looking like 9 at least. Exorcist finally gets dealt with, but it's Lucky with the double kill. And we were talking about Exorcist as well. Have been playing incredibly good Counter-Strike. And let's not forget, Exorcist has been playing on this level for a long time. He's 23. Gravity is just 20.
Yeah, it's still a young team. It almost doesn't feel that way, doesn't it? Does it? Oh, Madden, this is not the right play, I'm afraid. Tries to creep through the smoke to get some control. They are pinching toward A, and it's working brilliantly. Simple's found two, and Snappy has got that flank on Gravity. The round has switched on its head in the matter of a few seconds. It is the last of the half, of course. They need this third desperately. Simple playing corner of top heart, spots the corner of Maka, and that, as you can see, will whiff the last, but he's done his job. 3 kills in the round, 13 and 11 in the half. He is kind of a one-man army in this one, but Luckyo still has a chance to clutch. He's 12 and 4, don't count him out. Dupree with the picked up org will seal it. Something to work with for Falcons. Second half pistol. I mean, MR12, 9 threes can turn into 9 sixes very, very quickly. So it'll be a big one for Falcons. They've got some information, but not really a whole lot. And now Simple will hear them coming down toward his position. He's going to choose to play the site silo. That is a great position to play. You can only see legs. And we'll spam down the legs of one. Good flank from Lucky, or at least deal with Magisk, but there's a lot of players on the site. Uh-oh, Maka's found Dupree. Simple's on his own. Lovely tap, lovely second. Let's go, Simple. Let's go, Falcons. They're in the CT side.
You can't underestimate them, no matter what the circumstances are. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna see 3D Max just throw themselves out there and be like, yeah, we're just gonna force every single time we get a chance to.
Dupree, that's a big one to win. With the MP9 still against Maka. Now it's Magisk on ramp. I like this angle a lot. Usually it's not the first one checked, and it worked out for two. Magisk is still so good in these anchor positions. And Ecstasy honestly does quite well to trade. But now he's alone with 23 health. The bomb and a dream, but unlikely to be around.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we're getting back to seeing some anchoring masterclasses from Magisk as well, right? D side was a lot more complicated, but let's not forget, on Anubis in towards A, he was pivotal, vital for the few rounds that the Falcons were able to pick up. And there goes Dupree. Yeah, that's definitely that type of round that you don't want to drop against the Pistols. And unless the Tech-9 gets into a funky position, everything should be all right. There's a couple missed shots in the mix, though. And Simple, I need a little bit of support. Gravity gets himself into a great spot, though, but it's the AVP of Simple. Ringing in towards that A bomb site. Gravity has picked up an M4. It's Simple with the triple once again.
It's a great challenger. There's, Eternal Fire will be there. There's some real top teams that are going to prove themselves at that event. But got quite a lot on his plate here. Hang on. I think we're looking to perhaps go toward A, and they still are. X6 is taking down Madden, and Dupree is kind of stuck in between worrying about hut door and Squeaky. He's got some support now and some damage actually through the hut wall. And they've losing that opening kill on Madden gives 3D Max so many options.
Yeah, absolutely. And it makes it so uncomfortable for the player towards the back of the side. You can see Dupree was looking up towards the heavens, jiggling between angles, didn't know which way to look. And at the end of the day, he's going to be looking down. He's out of the round. Gravity still trying to get those guns out of the hands of the Falcons. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 3D Max still in a position where they could contest this one. And for Snappy, Simple, and Magisk, unfortunately, the call is the safe. And 3D Max are still going to get up to 10 rounds here.
Big one now. Falcons with one chance in this series, and that's a great start. Naka tries to go aggressive outside. Simple catches him through the corner of the smoke. He tried to leap over it. 22nd kill of the game. Keep on counting them. A nade to break open that squeaky smoke, but of course it does some damage to the teammates as well. And it might mean that they get even some assists on the kill feed there. As you can see, Jocko more damage on Lucky than perhaps he would have wanted. And Simple rotates in for the last. That is the important round. Maka looking a little bit frustrated, and maybe 3D Max need to pull out some new ideas. Break open those outside smokes on different timings. Madden still waiting in mini. And good vision on Maka very early on. Definitely had the advantage in that duel. Snappy looking to play around this smoke near Secret. Got good control in this position now, does Snappy, and Simple has found Jocko once again. He will finally go down to Gravity, And that is maybe a path in toward the A site with the pinch coming in from Lucky, but Madden is still here and Dupree playing backside silo once again. There is a crossfire available for Falcons. 35 seconds, Madden looking to want to swing for it first, looking to take initiative, but that's a good kick from Exorcise, and Dupree only gets one. It's back into a 2v2.
Yeah, you needed Madden to get at least one there. Dupree does all that he could to try and keep them in the round, but it's still not going to be an easy retake, and you have to do it without your clutch hero so far of the map. You have to do it without Simple with Snappy and Magisk, and Snappy's just going up the vent. Surely he's the dead man walking. Lucky just strikes him down, and it has to be Magisk in the clutch. Kit picked up, flash available, no smoke, no Molotov, nothing to isolate those fights with, and now he's been spotted out. Damage comes in, he's going to be able to finish off the first one, but eyes on the minimap. Exorcist is just pushed all the way in towards lobby and in towards heaven. Magisk is not going to read into it. He's just not going to be ready. He turns around, and does he really have it? I think he does. That's why you never write him off. Magisk with a magical 1 versus 2.
Showing up once again when his team needs him most. He was brilliant on map 1, a little bit quieter on map 2, but that's his round. And Simple reacts to the first on Gravity once again, but he does get caught by Silo this time.
Yeah, that's how you want to bounce back after a round like the previous one if you're a 3D Max. But now you're using all the money that you have, and you need to really make this one work. Dupree will go down. Snappy caught in a bit of a switch up, and Magisk on the edge of the smoke. This is the response that they were after. And let's not forget, last round might have been a clutch, but that means Magisk was all alone. Everyone else had died, and money is still not out of the doldrums here for the Falcons. Madden could drop the bomb here. There is a crazy universe in which Madden, from actually wanting to save, could pull this one off.
Okay, Exorcist and Lucky need to team up together. Just take a 3-2-1, swing it together, go toward that bomb together. But Madden, if you can isolate these duels, there's definitely a chance. Deep nade, he's got more util, and as you say, it's actually pretty decent, but they have nabbed the bomb away. And now he'll realize that Exorcist has hopped it back toward A, and Lucky is still staying put outside. Exorcist, you know, it's obviously they're split up. Madden might realize that they have split them up right now, and now he surely will realize that. So if he just holds the angle, Lucky could peek too soon. It's all a battle of timings. He's even trying to throw utility toward heaven and the side to try and bait out these positions. And there we go. He's found Lucky. Exorcist. Oh, no bullets left. Surely he has to go to the pistol, and does. But unfortunately, Exorcist is too strong for him. Great try, but not to be. An anchor duel in a default position when they've got multiple players coming your way. Dupree, big shadow advantage. That's good intel. You can actually choose to nade them as well. And Simple's found one anyway with that Deagle outside. Dancing around red box. Still alive right now. Finally will be removed, but it baits in Magisk for another kill. Gravity will get that one in the end. But it's a 4v3 for Falcons. Magisk and Snappy walking wounded. That's the biggest problem. And look at how much map control, of course, 3D Max have.
Oh, Gravity's heard a drop. This is absolutely massive. They're not going to be ready for the timing. Magisk needs to turn around. He's been spotted out. Gravity walking out. How many do you get out of this, though? Magisk is all alone here. Now he's going to see the second player. Did he spot the head? I'm not sure. Magisk is a dead man walking. There goes the first one. Are you ready for the MP9, though? Madden up close. Mac is going to take care of him. And this A bomb side is falling down. Falcons, that looks so good at the start. But if you're Dupree and Snappy, surely at 11-9 you don't want to, but you definitely have to consider the possibility of just the save.
It will be nice to have as much as possible. We'll try and play some exits, as you can see. Awkward duel, really awkward when you have to fight through the grate like that. And Dupree, super long range with the MP9. Dinks won't be doing a hell of a lot. It does contribute to the kill on Lucky via the bomb explosion, and then that bomb explosion actually gives him a Galil as well. So it's something. I think 3D Max have done just about enough to keep Falcons at arm's length in this game. Simple, what a reaction. That is just brilliant first bullet accuracy, but again, it's an instant trade. And the Galil, the picked up Galil on Dupree. They know that's the gun. Macca's trying to isolate it. He'll force him back towards the site, but again, 3D Max have the whole map to their sort of roaming. And look at that, Exorcist will deal with Snappy as well, down towards Secret. That is almost the end, I think, for Falcons in this one.
Yeah, picking up the pace now towards the end. There goes another one. It's just Madden and Magisk left. And Magisk had so many good moments on Anubis and towards the A-bomb side, but this time 5-7 long range spotted out as well, and he doesn't even know it. This one is so over. Lucky instant headshot. Madden left in the 1 versus 4. And there goes the first, but he's been tagged down in the process. 19 HP to work with just the Galil up against 3 3D Max players, and they know exactly where he's coming from. This one should be over. This one is definitely over now.
Yeah, 1 bullet from death, I'm afraid. Lucky's had a brilliant map 1 and a really solid map 2, but all the props, I think, when it comes to the numbers, has to go to Ecstasy's. He's been brilliant, and Lucky, even though he's blind in the corner, will deal with Madden. 3D Max will spoil the Simple debut, but you have to say, they deserved it.